Hello, it's me. When you hop on, say hi. Hi, Gina Marie. Welcome. I have 3 cards for you tonight. Remy's on the couch sleeping. Hi, Linda. Hi, Deb. Hi, Rosie. Welcome. If Remy gets awake, I'm going to have to take him out. So you guys got to bear with me a little. He's on the couch right now sleeping, but he's stirring a little. I'll give it a couple seconds yet. We're going to get started. I can show you. Well, put the camera down. I'm going to show you the stamps the sets I'm using. Lifetime of Love. I'm using this flower here. Layering Leaves, and I am using this image. So Happy to Celebrate You. With You in Mind, I'm using this little flower, and Thank You. And for this one, I am using this here, and let me see. Stay strong, my friend. You'll get through this. Okay, that's what I'm using out of those stamp sets. The first card is this one here. Very simple. Piece of cardstock. I'm using basic white, and it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This piece is 2 by 5.5, and I'm going to stamp on this. This is 3/4 by 5.5. And then this is the Label of Love punch. Oh, nope, not that one. Where is it? Here. I'm sorry. Help. Heartfelt Hexagon. Okay. And I have, this is Moody Mauve is what I'm using. It's one of the in colors that it's retiring, and basic white. And I'm going to stamp on that. You guys probably were buffering. My box came up to restart it. And I need that flower. Let me know if I'm back, Gina Marie. Am I okay, Gina Marie? Linda? Okay, good. All right. So what I'm going to do here is, this is Moody Mauve, And I am going to stamp and stamp off. I'm not worried about what's there. It's because I stamped off the paper. And this is going to have the same thing. It just gives it texture. You know what? I'm just gonna it's gonna be one of these nights. I had another box come up. I'm gonna stamp thank you on my hexagon white. Like so. So all this, and then on the inside of the card, let me get this out of the way. I'm going to take the flower and I'm going to, am I back, Gina Marie? Gonna be one of these nights, I think. It's good on my end, but because I'm still gone, and I know you guys, it buffers for you guys. Okay, let's put this together. I'm gonna flip this over, and I'm gonna just put some glue on the edge here. I'm gonna lay this on, and then make sure it has the same. Why is it that you don't have that much problem when you're making the things, but during live, it did it again. Hey, I'll be right back. Gotta take my dog out. He's up. I'm back. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the program. Like I said, I have problems with it, and it's raining here. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. It drives me nuts. I pay for the program. You think it would work. That's going to go on the very edge of my card. Top, bottom, side. Okay. And then for this, I didn't punch, oh, there it is. For this one, I am cutting this just right in half, like so. And I'm putting the glue. I'm going to have to go get my dog and let him in because he is out yet. I'll lay that down there. My only thing is I keep going. If you get annoyed by all the buffering, you can come back and watch a replay. It will all be there. Okay. And that's how I made that. And that will go there on dimensionals. I'll be right back going to get Remy. All right, I'm back. Hopefully it didn't buffer anymore. Okay, so let me put some dimensionals on here. I was hoping tonight would run smooth. Now he will probably bark because now he'll probably run back up on the couch. That's my day with the life of Remy. And we're going to put that right there. And we're going to grab the in colors that matches. And these are hard to get off. They're about the only ones that I can't get off. I'll use my fingers. That's true, Gina Marie. But it don't do that. It's frustrating. Okay, that is card number 1. Okay. Card number 2, I'm going to do some emboss with my embossing machine. But this is my card. And it is actually using, wait a minute, got the wrong one. The Lifetime of Love. And I'm using this die right here. Okay. So, what I did, I am going to show you how to mount your sticky paper onto the card. I cut it, this is 4 by 5.25. So I cut my piece of sticky paper 4 by 5.25 or adhesive sheets. Then you come to the back and there's where if you bend it and you can peel that off. This is not sticky, your sticky's there, okay? And you're just going to line it up with the edge of your paper. It's very sticky, so once you have it down, you aren't going to get it up. Then you're going to fold it back and take off the other part. There's 3 sections on here, and I don't think I have, no, okay. there's 3 sections to the back of the paper that you peel off. It depends on how you cut it. Okay. So then you're going to take the die. You're going to lay it on your paper. I'm going to bring my cut and emboss machine in. You're going to lay that on there. It doesn't matter. I wouldn't need this big piece of paper, okay? But I was thinking outside the box, and what I was thinking didn't work. So, and then I'm going to, and you want to make sure you have the right side up. You don't want the sticky part up. And I find that I have to run it through 3 times for it to cut the whole way through. Do you want back up on the couch, Remy? Oh, wait, I'll put you up. Okay, and then very carefully pull your paper away. And you're going to take the inside out. Now, some people, they save the inside of the leaves and the flower. I didn't. I just wanted the outline, and I'm going to show you how I did that. Can't get this out. Hold on a minute. Got to get my scissors. All right, wait a minute. I gotcha. It's the sticky paper that didn't want to come off. Don't throw this away, because if you have something small and you need it to be sticky, you have that part right there. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is pop these out. Hold on, let me put him up on the couch. Or he'll probably still bark. Okay, now lay down. We'll see how long that goes. Yep, Remy saying hi to you. Can't get him out. It's one thing I should have had it cut out for you, but, and you know, we do have a brush that will take this out, and I have a foam mat somewhere, and I'm not sure where it's at the moment. It's around here somewhere. Let me see if I can get it with this, my hand. This will take it out. It's one of our take your pick tool. No, he never wants to be left out, Gina Marie. Let me try the back side. If I knew that it was going to struggle, I would have had it done first. Just looked up, seen I was buffering again. I think I got it all except for the back of the adhesive. And I'm not going to worry about that right now because I want to color the front for you. So let me just scoop this over here. That has adhesive on. And let me bring my paper in again and lay this down. And I need my Moody Mauve, Boho Blue, and I used Shaded Spruce. Okay, and what I did was I just went over the white. Wrong tip. And I'm just using the side of my marker. And then I do the leaves. They're sticky. The paper on the backing of the stickiness, it wants to come off. And I don't want it to come off yet. And let's get this side. Wait till you see the next card. I'm about to take that back off. It's throwing me away here. Throwing me off. It gets run in our coordinated gotta look for, yeah, okay. 3D embossing folder. So it will stick better on the paper once I do that. And then I kind of look to see where the white spots are, and I kind of just take my marker around to cover up some of that white. Okay? And then we're going to do the same thing for the flowers. We're just going to go over them. And this is Boho Blue. And this is another in color that's retiring. They're changing things around when you order. A customer has to be, you have to sign up as a customer. I can no longer put the order in for you if you use a credit card. I'm not allowed to put your credit card in. And it's really changing. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not till it goes into effect. Okay, so then I'm going to take my 3 3/4 by 5 piece of cardstock. Finish taking off the backing of this. If I can find a piece to do it. And that took all the pieces out that was in the middle. I'm going to lay that where I want it. Okay. And then I'm going to get So Happy. So Happy to Celebrate You. And Boho Blue. My watch band's magnetic and it's picking up my die. So Happy to Celebrate You. Okay. Now, before we put that on, oh, okay, here it is. There goes with that one. And I did it on the wrong one. Oh well, it's the one we're going to use. Yeah, this piece should have, I thought it looked a little smaller. So I'm going to, this should have been this is 4 by 5 1/4. So I made it a little bit smaller, but that's okay. So now I need my coordinated. Let me find it. Oh no, it's on here. I have it laying right here. Here it is. And I need this. Got a mess here. I'm taking plates 1, 2, and 3 off. We don't need those. We're going to put this in our folder, like so. You're going to close it. You're going to put the folded edge in first. And number 4 plate. And you're going to just run it through. Yeah, Boho is one of my favorite blues too, Gina Marie. And it's retiring. Okay, I'll put that over there. Let's get this out. And you have this. Bring in your card base. We're going to put dimensionals on here. And we'll put it on our front. And by the way, our card base is 4 1/4 by 11. I forgot to tell you that, and it's scored at 5 1/2. So let's put that in the middle. And there you have our card. Let's get our Boho Blue. And that's going to go in the center. I clean up my mess. And then the next one will go in the smaller one there. And then the little one oh my gosh. See, then I use that end and it gets off onto my glass mat. Now I can't get it up. There we go. And then it's going to go here. I hate it when you can't get them off the plastic. Okay, that is card number 2. Oh, and then on the inside, I went ahead and did this, and I don't like it. So, we're going to get that stamp. Let me get that stamp here. This goes in here. And we are going to take our markers, and we're going to color the stamp with the markers instead of inking it in black like I did on the inside and using the markers to color it. I tried doing outlining it and it didn't work. That's why it's colored in. So we'll do this. And when you use your markers on stamps, you want to make sure you use this side, not the tips. That will ruin your tip of your marker. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Open this up. Huff on it. And stamp. And then you have that. Okay. Card number 2. Now for the third one. I need boho blue, copper clay, and wild wheat. And those are the ink colors that are retiring. I got to clean up this mess first because I'm going to be using the ink pads. So just bear with me a second. I'll slide this off my desk. Okay. All right. So I need my paper. Okay. And I need to cut this one down. So I need my trimmer because I used the wrong one on the other one. This piece should be 3 3/4 by 5. 3 3/4 by 5. Okay. We're going to work on that. I'm using boho blue, which is 4 by 5 1/4, and my basic white cardstock is 4 1/4 by 11 scored at 5 1/2. Oh, you want to see the card we're doing? Here we go. I'm going to show you how I did that background. Okay. So, I'm going to take my copper clay with this end here. Okay, not down here where you would pull it to close it. You want this end here. And you're going to figure out how far down you want and everything like that. Well, I just went like this. Whoops. And then I just went ahead and colored it in. The flatter you go, the darker it's going to be, just so you know. And you go until you want the consistency of what you want it to look like. Next was my boho blue. And this one, I want it to go this way. So then we color this in. And no 2 cards are going to look the same, just so you guys know. Okay. And then the wild wheat. And that's just going to fill up the bottom. Now, I am this is laying almost flat where the other ones were up a little bit, just so you know the difference. And then I am going to take this stamp and this one and Stay Strong and that. Okay. And bring in my Memento Black. And I need, oh, I can use a long one for that. Let me get this one. Put that down. And kind of put that at the bottom. Like so. And then we need our, will that fit on there? Yeah, I think it will. And we'll ink this up. And then this gets stamped right on top of that bottom there. Like so. And then our verbiage. See, and my verbiage is like on an angle, and I don't like that. I don't think it's supposed to be. So I play with it before I stamp it. It's like a curve, and I don't know why. Let's try that one. That don't look right. We'll stamp it on this paper first. Nope. Let's try putting in this one down. I don't know why it's like that. That's better. So I'll make sure we got enough ink on there. And we're going to stamp that in here. And that ain't going to cover it. That's going to be too, oh, darn it. Well, I'm going to have to use a different saying. How about hope each passing day lets in a little more sunshine. For some reason, I must have this over this way too far. So we'll go with a smaller one that will fit in there. And that'll go right here. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So I'm bringing in my boho blue and the bottom of my card base. And we're going to put that on our boho blue. And then we'll put it on our card base. Okay, that is my card. And see, it's a little different. It depends on how much you want. I did a practice one, if I find it, and it I probably won't be able to find it. I thought I had it laying here so I could show you guys the difference as to how, when you lay it on your, here I can show you. Bring my paper back. Just to show you, if you take, oh really, Gina Marie? Thanks, Rosie. Now, if you take your ink pad and you just lay it flat and run it across, it's really picking up the ink off of it. Okay, that's why I say to use this end and just go like this. Okay, because it really laying it flat. Thanks, Linda. Oh, the second one. Yeah, that one's different. I like that one too. I like that stamp set, that framelit and stuff. But yeah, that I didn't care for that. But if it's something that you needed ink, I mean a paper, say you needed wild wheat paper and you didn't have it, you could do this to get your color. This will dry a little bit lighter, but not quite as light, I don't think, as what it shows here. Okay, because you did full ink on there. So, but yeah, the only one I didn't use that is retiring is Pebbled Path. I did not use that color. It's this one here. It's more of a grayish color, I think. But I used all the other ones that is in the 5 that's retiring at the end of this, well, May 1st or 5th, May something. The beginning of May. But yeah, these are retiring. So, all right, guys, that is all I have for you tonight. I'll be back on Monday. Not sure what it'll be, if it'll be a sampler or cards. I know, Rosie, you only do cards. I don't know if you do samplers or not. That would, you could hang on your wall or whatever. But I'm working on an Easter sampler. And my sister Linda might come in and help me tomorrow, I guess, if she doesn't have to go with her husband. Okay. I am going to let you guys go. I want to thank everybody for coming. Please like and share my videos. It helps my YouTube channel. I'm pushing for 1,000 subscribers, and the last I checked, I'm still at 830. And when I started doing videos, they were 100. I was at 147. So it helps to do them more often than what I used to do. So, and to get people to follow you. And I appreciate every one of you. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. Have a great weekend.